Aloha mai kako. My name is Sanita, and I'm the proud principal here at Hana High and Elementary School. Originally, my wife and I came to Hana in 1998, and she taught middle school, and I taught high school English, theater, and I was a surf coach. I'm currently the principal and very honored to be part of the community here in Hana. We're a pre-K to 12th grade school. We have post-secondary students on campus and a growing Kulakaipuni program, kindergarten through 7th grade, and we are proud dragons. I think the biggest challenge I've faced here at Hana High and Elementary School stems from my time as an English teacher. So as a K-12 complex here in a site for the DOE, teaching high school, I got the end result. And our whole teaching staff, nobody really likes to know that like 70% of their population is tier 3 or tier 4. And loving literature, I knew we needed to do something with literacy. And my K-5 elementary staff really championed the idea of structured literacy. And so the challenge of bringing our kids up to grade level is monumental. But this year and the year before, we were very successful. I really believe in being an instructional leader, meaning like I love leading the school, but I'm secretly really creative and wish I was in the classroom still. But I love my role, and I think that really helps my communication and my relationships with my staff. I'm constantly in the classroom, I'm constantly talking to kids. And when we brought this idea up of, hey, let's ruthlessly pursue grade level literacy K-5, my teachers jumped on board. We developed the structured literacy program based on university research and theoretical research on early literacy. But I think the best part of what we initiated was really understanding the teacher's why. So we developed this relationship and did some professional development on what is our why. And a lot of my teachers want to be successful. They want to have a great day. They want to work hard. But when you're working hard day in and day out and our students still aren't performing on what the state sets as the benchmark, it's discouraging. So I believe talking to the staff on a constant basis, getting to the classroom, seeing what they're doing, and then really having this open, transparent conversation on the why really helped bridge our idea of doing the professional development through the Institute of Multisensory Education, which is an Orton Gillingham-based literacy program. They were all on board and willing to try. Our biggest challenge was literacy and really implementing structured literacy well. Really, it goes back to the why. And as a school leader working with my staff, that's what I get up in the morning to do. I love our staff. I secretly want to teach at least one class a year, which I really don't do. But I basically took everybody back to ground zero and watched a couple videos. I watched Simon Sinek's Why as a TED Talk. And then we also watched RSA Animate's Daniel Pink's Drive about autonomy, mastery, and purpose. And then as a whole staff, I allowed us to have really deep conversations. And some people spoke out loud, some people wrote down what they were feeling and shared it. But I also created a Google form so at our staff meetings, staff could like hammer away at really what they thought, and they didn't have to speak about it and they didn't have to share if they didn't want to. That got us back to a base of, hey, we really need to do this. Our data really matters and we want to be successful. So it basically destroyed all the stumbling blocks and really got us focused on that mountaintop of like, hey, we're going to move mountains this year. We're going to move mountains this next year. And we're going to ruthlessly pursue excellence in literacy for our kids. Structured literacy is a really structured approach. It's 90 minutes a day, 5 days a week. In the industry standards, its teacher is 6-to-1 ratio. We achieve that through professional development, and we invited community members, substitutes, EAs, retirees, so that for that 90 minutes in the morning after PICO, everybody knew on campus that K-5 was a sacred time, those 90 minutes. And the results pre-COVID were amazing. We were seeing 15 to 20% gains in literacy scores in our universal screeners, and then COVID hit. But school year 22-23, from the fall to this spring, which we just got the results a couple months ago, like a month ago, we saw 30 and 40% growth. Kids were growing that year 2 to 3 grade levels. It was awesome. And my staff, K5, I'm super proud of them. All of our kids are at or above grade level that had an attendance rate of 85% or higher. Super exciting, and I'm really proud of them. And I think what's really important to think about in being an instructional leader is being visible. I really have an open door policy. I really, in my own day, in my professional day, I'll do my emails and book work at like 3:30, 4 o'clock, whenever I'm done with IEPs. But knowing that teachers can email you, or knowing that, hey, predictably, Sanita's gonna come by my classroom on Tuesdays. For some reason, he's stuck in a Tuesday schedule and he comes by my room. It's like they know that you're there and that you care. And it's okay to geek out on lesson plans and student success. And I think what's really important is the SBAC and Universal Screener, that data matters, but it also matters in that practice of how you teach it, how teachers deliver it, and so how you can become a team member along with them is to talk about those things when you talk about that with them. So if it's a formal drop-in or a golden opportunity is the pre-meeting in EES, have those deeper conversations about the craft of teaching, because it's a renaissance. Whether you're using Google Classroom or your iPad or your Chromebook, the craft of teaching is ancient. I think as a principal, bridging the 21st century skills and technology, but more with the classical, beautiful craft of teaching is vital to be a successful principal today in Hawaii. Everyone a leader, everyone a learner. We is greater than me. Imua Dragons, Maui Hikina, aloha.